No. 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 Oh my god. It's December 25th.
Corrupt them all. This is their plan, people.
Oh boy. So many presents. Which one do I open first? Why do I even bother? Why do I even bother? My riding stables, life with horses. Mom, Dad, thank you so much. But Dad, I've still got to get a carrot on my riding stables. Did you get out of jail legally, or the other one? The other one. What the hell is this? It's beautiful.
There's a lot of consoles I've been through my lifespan. The PS Uno with its Tomb Raider and McDonald's demo discs. The original Xbox with Halo 2 multiplayer and its disgustingly overweight Duke controller.
Let me now unveil Xbox.
But now spending most of my time on the PC, because it makes sense to combine a system where I can play games and also work on videos. Yes, I do use Vegas, but the one console I could never get my head around is the Nintendo Switch. I don't hold any love or hate for it, just an unresounding meh.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Pyro.
I bought it, played the standout titles, got bored of binging it after a few weeks, then buried it in my backyard, next to the family dog and the family wife.
But then one fateful day, due to pure luck, and probably the most aggressive ad campaign of all time, I bought Smash Ultimate, and honestly, it was really weird going back to use my Switch again.
Logging onto it, I found my mostly unexplored Hyrule, unfinished Minecraft structures, and Skyrim on Switch, because I was actually brain dead enough to buy it.
Smash Ultimate is the first time I simultaneously love a game and fucking despise it into oblivion. Now please keep in mind, I am a total fightlet. I don't play fighting games, they interest me, but in general, I'm fairly new to the scene. And I'm not talking about that guy that goes,
"Oh, I haven't played Smash for a whole 5 minutes. I'm such a noob."
you all know that guy. He kicks your ass, and then he goes and says something like,
"Yeah, my character's like, high D tier, low C tier. He's not even that good, honestly."
well, I'm not that guy. The only experience I've had with fighting games is drunkenly stumbling into people in GTA 4. I came into Smash totally fresh, and it broke my virginity hard.
Oh, come on! Please, bro, just let me hit your punch, bro. Wait.
Punk duck? More like roast duck. Alright.
I think I won that one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, after adding my card details, paying for the online, adding my friends with that shitty friend code system, I got my ass physically ripped off of me and handed to me on a silver platter.
You can argue that Smash Ultimate is on the lower side of skill entry for the franchise, definitely easier than Smash Melee.
Wait, did you just say the M word?
Oh my god, I said the M word. These must be the salty spirits of Smash Melee. But don't worry guys, I have a plan. This is fun.
For general fighting games, Smash Ultimate's skill ceiling is fairly low. There isn't an insane list of combos like close quarter fighting titles, but the amount of space you have to move around in adds to the complexity. Like, you could still button mash and do okay. Not good, just okay. Maybe you'll come second last, but in the University of Smash, I was getting an L on every paper. With most games that I don't get, I quickly lose interest and move on, but Smash somehow kept pulling me back. I wanted to learn about all the characters and all their movesets. There are basics like the video tutorial that plays at the main menu, but to really understand how Smash worked, I just have to get good.
Feel the burn in your thighs and glutes. Stretch those shoulders. Let's step up the intensity. That's it. Feel the burn. Watch your posture. Keep those glutes tucked in. Work hard to tone that tummy. Now that was a great workout.
And did I improve? Not really.
I had my first online match against a random, and although they did obliterate me, I got some actual hits in. So, technically, I was getting better. Either that, or I was against little Kevin from daycare. Now, one thing I noticed about myself playing Smash, I'd cling to particular characters or movesets a bit too much. Now, everyone has their favourite character or main, whether that's Dadgut K. Rool or 5'11" Dark Souls. But with me, I'd pick Ness. And like every 13-year-old ever, I'd spam the same move over and over to try and impress my friends. Alright guys, I want to change up my playstyle for this match. Hey Matthew, you seen this attack before?
You need to get alive.
Yeah, I don't think I do. Right guys, I promise this time, no PK fire. I'm a new man.
Fire, oh my god, no, I'm gonna leave this game. I'm gonna leave this game.
You're already at 60%.
Sweet Jesus, Matthew, what have you done? I hate you on all levels, including personal. I genuinely despise you.
Smash is always something I'd watch other people play, but would be too scared to pick up myself. And even though getting good was the peak of Mount Everest, I was the guy at the bottom of the mountain selling souvenirs to everyone. At least I made an attempt. I think the one benefit to being fairly new to Smash is that even though I'll never be as good as most of you watching this video, having this huge roster of Nintendo characters in front of me in one game is mesmerizing. You've got Waluigi, Dwayne Johnson, pointy hair, Barabate, and praise the heavens themselves, Solid Snake. By the way, Smash Ultimate is technically the closest game we're ever gonna get to Metal Gear Solid 6. And that's the thesis.
I also tried watching the pros to try and get some more knowledge, saw them in action, learned how they played, studied their every move.
And that's going to do it!
Whoa. But then I realized, like a filthy degenerate in a crack den, I was using Joy-Cons. How could I have been such a casual? Fucking Joy-Cons! What did the world think of me? I can hear them laughing at me, mocking me for my simple ways. But I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Now with my brand new controller, I should be able to kick all levels of ass. You know, this isn't even my gameplay. This controller, it's got no batteries in it. Smash is a franchise where players have to prey on someone or they become prey themselves. Since getting a proper controller, my prey has become people that still use Joy-Cons, or in other words, the poor and disabled.
When you begin the game proper, the roster is incredibly tiny, only being able to play as various DeviantArt characters and illegal immigrants.
Now there's usually two ways to unlock more characters in Smash. The humble man's way of playing the game it's meant to be played and waiting for the challenges to come to you. Alternatively, you can exploit the game like the sweaty demigod you are, spam unlocking all the challenges as quickly as possible, which of course, I'm not going to tell you how to do. Are they gone? Alright then.
Go into Smash, set up a 300% sudden death. Hit or miss? I guess they never miss, huh? Maybe you get to beat the hero. Maybe the hero kicks your ass. Now you gotta wait 10 minutes. Or set up a one-stock and suicide on battlefield. Fight the approaching challenger, restart the game, rinse and repeat. When that stops working, blast through classic mode. Maybe you die fighting your challenger. Well, back to the start and all over again. And the thing is, I don't even feel bad telling you this. The closest way you can get to legitimately unlocking all the fighters is playing the World of Light campaign mode, which can take you up to 60 hours, especially if you're new to the franchise like I am.
The problem is that there's too few new characters to incentivize older players unlocking everything legit. And the new players have to work out this complex set of algorithms on how to actually unlock another character. So if I unlock Peach, that allows me to unlock Bowser. And that takes me down the path to unlock Richtofen from Zombies. And then I'm allowed to unlock Shadow the Hedgehog. Bro, why can't I just pick up a gun and shoot them like it's Call of Duty?
One thing I loved about the challenger battles is that some of these guys would just obliterate me, like kicking my ass's ass. And then eventually you get the option to re-challenge these guys. And a couple days later, I'd come back and then kick their ass. Whoop! Come on, Richter. Do an attack. I'm waiting. Ah! You fucked it! Yeah, join the battle after your 7-year coma. This, compared to this, is undeniable proof I was somehow improving. And that means somewhere in another alternate dimensional universe, I'm actually good at Smash.
There's a lot of new fighters in Smash Ultimate, and if I were to break every single one down, we'd be here all day. And because I respect your time, I'm just going to stick to the new fighters.
I'm not going to include Echo fighters, whose movesets are incredibly similar to pre-existing ones. Daisy and Peach are literally the same. Simon and Richter's Holy Water have different interactions with projectiles and explosives. The two most diverse would be Roy and Chrom. Chrom has a different up special in Final Smash, but that's pretty much it.
Also, this is before any of the DLC characters, including the Piranha Plant, so please be gentle. I said be gentle!
Many people believe the Inkling is from the Splatoon series. This is in fact a lie from the left-wing media. The Inklings were originally created by world-renowned artist Signor Pello, who had his characters stolen and mass-produced by Nintendo. You can't avoid the Inkling. You can try to, but at some point, you'll get a microscopic amount of ink on your fighter and proceed to take 300,000 times your normal damage. So the next time someone opens a pack of Lay's crisps next to you, the seismic tremors from the packet being opened will instant KO you.
This is something that you're just not open to.
Their dash dance renders them pretty much invincible as well, a balanced and well-rounded character. And even if the stars align and Akatosh smiles upon you, you somehow manage to lay a hit on an Inkling, they'll recover in 0.1 human seconds, and then they'll proceed to spam the paint roller again. Nintendo realized they created something so disgustingly overpowered. They actually gave the Inkling an ink bar that can run out. The Inkling's ultimate fear is to share their favorite choice of music with you. A fate worse than death. Ridley is absolutely terrifying. You could be enjoying a family vacation on the planet Mars, and Ridley's tail attack would still somehow hit you. The only thing stopping Ridley is his terrible recovery. But Ridley mains will never complain about that. Instead, choosing to bitch about the time they pressed attack, and it took the game 0.9 frames to register it. And much like AirPod users, Ridley can slowly walk away, pretending you're not there, only to bait you into getting close for his slide attack that will catch you. People who main Ridley are the same people that invade your new Dark Souls world as a level 300 Phantom, spamming sorceries that instant kill you, and they still for some reason think it's justified to taunt after annihilating you. The only thing honorable about Ridley is his final smash. He just plants you on a ship and blows you away. And you can even see the little thing crashing off in the background. Fuck you, Ridley. Isabelle is one of the secret daughters of the Rothschild family. Her obsession with money is so great, her head is shaped like a literal money bag. Isabelle never deals with you directly, relying on items to create a distance between you and her. And when that distance is made, she can catch your projectiles and sell them to Tom Nook to pay off the mortgage of her home. Disgusting that someone so innocent could care so much about the economic climate. I'm surprised her final smash isn't her just opening a business account and filing for bankruptcy. Incineroar is the reason your friend is slowly becoming a furry. He's the reason your friend got a gym membership and walks around the house wearing nothing but a jockstrap, and suddenly says he wants to take up professional wrestling. Like any millennial, any hatred Incineroar gets only makes him stronger, dealing more damage the closer he is to being knocked out. His final smash annihilates any fighter he's up against, revealing his true plan: to kill every player in Smash, so the entire character select is only filled up with Pokemon. Simon, like every door-to-door Jehovah's Witness, will never leave you alone. You can seal the letterbox, board up the windows, but somehow he'll find his way in and spam Holy Cross and water. And through their master-level knowledge of trigonometry, perfectly time their axe throw to knock you off the map, while telling you all about the good Lord Jesus Christ. His final smash sends you straight to hell. There are 3 crimes that are considered pure evil: murder, playing with Joy-Cons, and not taking a Jehovah's Witness business card. King K. Rool is a boomer. This is evident by his beer-bloated belly and receded hairline. Like most bald men, he attempts to hide his head with a snapback. Masahiro was worried that being fat and balding wouldn't be enough to grab the Western audience's attention, so they gave King K. Rool a gun as well. The scariest thing is about K. Rool is his down smash.
You feel that, guys? It's coming. Nothing can stop it. Not a grab, not a shield, not even turning the power off. Take cover!
K. Rool also has hyper armor, meaning he can't be interrupted during some attacks. This is statistically 100% fair, and I'm incredibly happy that they added it into the game. His final smash is cool. Really cool. Yeah, there's not much else to say here.
Now, after the characters, the biggest personality in Smash are the stages. Each one of these has so much personality, either giving you a huge nostalgia boner or pure admiration for how it was crafted. You've got the classics like Hyrule Castle and Dreamland, which, by the way, I love how they tried to adhere to the original design of the maps. Like, for example, that little N64 era pool of water. Stuff like that's great.
To these breathtaking vistas like the Great Plateau and New Donk City, a lot of stages also change around dynamically, and you have the choice to make a map a 3-platform static arena like Battlefield, or just a total flat design like Final Destination. These are best reserved to punish that one lobotomite who always jumps around on the platforms when he's about to be KO'd.
Stage morphing was also added, which transforms one stage into another in the middle of a battle. It's pretty cool, but also feels kind of gimmicky at the same time.
There's so much going on in these maps that it actually took me away from the fight itself. You can lose the battle, but hey, it was worth it for the view. One of my favorites is Great Bay. You can see the moon from Majora's Mask crashing in, only to be pushed away by the 4 giants just like the actual game. And what's new to Ultimate Edition, if you angle the camera just right, you can see a heart container off in the distance. It's just so apparent that even though most of these maps are reused, they aren't just recycled. They're lovingly remade, kissed on the lips by Masahiro Sakurai, and packaged into the game.
One thing I admire about Smash that just makes me want to slap its ass in the bedroom isn't the game itself, but all the details surrounding it. And I'm not talking about your funny little developer message, your beating heart in the middle of a city, or even a literal Easter egg that you can eat. Smash is essentially Nintendo jerking itself off, but damn, do we get some good stuff by watching that happen.
You've got Pit giving a rundown of all the characters.
I do hear crowd cheers sometimes. It's almost like an audience is watching us fight.
I know this was in previous Smash titles, but they did give him back to reprise his role for the new fighters.
That's Isabelle. She has bells on her head. That's why she is Isabelle.
Oh my god. My entire life is a lie.
Wait, where you going, man? I need to film this video.
What the fuck? There's only one thing for it. Your time has come, Isabelle. You met it. Are you serious? Oh, okay. All right. Nice. Nice. Thanks. Well, Isabelle, this is my final smash. I present Dark Souls.
I am a warrior of the sun.
Now, Soler, use Sunlight Spear.
Just call it intuition. Just call it intuition.
Wait, where was I again? Oh, yeah.
They brought the Luigi kick taunt back, and as soon as I can pull it off, I'm gonna be a Luigi main.
Snake also has his own codec calls where he talks to the cast from Metal Gear Solid 1. This is really cool, but they didn't actually ask David Hayter to come back and say new lines, so they recycled things from the old Smash games, and when he comes up against new fighters, he has nothing to say.
Snake, have you ever loved someone?
I also love how all the fighters have their own little quirks, representative from their own games. More mature characters have serious movesets and equipment to match. Meanwhile, the Animal Crossing villager just slips and slides, dropping plant pots and bowling balls. The contrast of seeing macho men duke it out against characters designed for a kid's game is just amazing. Smash is the only game where you can play as a 13-year-old boy who trips up the King of Thieves, the Great King of Evil, evil Emperor of the Dark Realm, Ganondorf, with a fucking banana peel.
Now I've talked about the good stuff, but now I have to lay down some criticism. Nintendo are great, but they don't understand people. There's still no dedicated servers, and the netcode is just ass.
Oh.
Such an ass.
Poor Rool. Poor guy. Now, a quick rundown of dedicated servers. Fighting games usually operate fine on just peer-to-peer connection. Dedicated servers send packets of info from you to a server back to the opposite player. This can actually add input lag in some instances. Peer-to-peer works best with just one-on-one fighting, but as soon as a third player comes into the mix, that's all out the window, and dedicated is usually better.
My main problem is that you have to pay for this shit. I mean, sure, it's cheaper than Xbox Live or PSN, but when I'm paying for a service, I at least want a decent connection.
I don't know about you guys, I think the connection's pretty good, you know? Like, give it some time.
Like, come on, Nintendo. You guys are getting better, but clearly not fast enough. The only reason I felt comfortable even making this video is because you dissolved the Nintendo Partner Program, which would have took money off me for jerking you off.
The preferred rules matchmaking also stinks. It tries to pick players with similar preferences with rules and stages, but this system usually can't find someone and gives up after 10 seconds, and it just ends up matching you with the closest player. To alleviate this, they could have implemented the For Fun and For Glory system from Smash 4. For Fun was a casual mode allowing all items, all stages, and customization. For Glory stripped away all of this, put you in a flat map with no items. Characters would usually have 2 stocks, and the matches would typically last about 5 minutes. This was quick, efficient, and deadly Smash. This mode was so strict, you'd actually be kicked for being idle more than 15 seconds.
Oh my god! Wait, what?
Think of it like casual and ranked games from your favorite multiplayer games. It'd be great if For Glory was an unlockable mode later in Smash Ultimate, so fresh players wouldn't accidentally stumble into it and then get their asses handed to them.
Hear me out, For Glory was a flawed system. It would still match you with other players seemingly at random, and also because it was only Final Destination and Omega stages, practicing on other competitive stages just wasn't viable.
But it's a lot better than what we have with Ultimate, where there's no dividing line between casual and competitive, until the competitive players inevitably get elite. Newbies will get their ass handed to them by a literal demigod, and the experts, even if matched with someone on the same GSP, can't be promised a fair battle. Fair matchmaking is something that will probably never be fixed. It's impossible to, there's just simply too many variables. I can't imagine Smash having the problems of smurfing or hackers as prevalent as other titles, so if anything, their job is easier for them.
Also, can I cry about World of Light for a minute? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
World of Light is great. It's a campaign experience that makes you feel like you're progressing to something. Whether that's taking the fight directly to Light and Dark Galeem, or just completing challenges on the side. But it is nothing compared to Smash Bros. Subspace Emissary mode. This was like fan fiction for Nintendo fans, but the best kind of fan fiction. This mode had over 50 minutes of cutscenes, showing you all your favorite characters interacting with each other. Meanwhile, Ultimate just has one starting cutscene, and one when you finish the game. I know it's the journey and not the destination you need to appreciate, but where else are you going to see Zero Suit Samus and Pikachu team up just to fight an army of rubs.
Smash Ultimate is a good game. Maybe not your favourite, but it serves its purpose. It introduces new players into the franchise while somewhat catering to the older veterans. It helps new players get introduced to the franchise while giving that IV drip to the older players who need some new content. Could you still kick my ass at the game? Probably.
I would, however, like to thank Nintendo for turning the Switch into a literal music player.
In handheld mode, you can play music while the screen is turned off. It's kinda like using your Nintendo Switch as a music player.
Ah, hey man. You heard this music? It's pretty sick. Thank you all for watching. If you made it this far in the video, you probably accidentally left YouTube's autoplay feature on, or you must really, really hate me. I really enjoyed making this video. I know I did miss a fair amount of details out, but like I said, I'm fairly new to Smash and fighting games in general. It's a topic I wanted to talk about from a newbie perspective. I'm gonna keep playing Smash. I hate its netcode and how every single person is better than me, but I'm gonna keep playing. And that's all that matters. How'd you say his name, the guy that made Smash? Misahari.
Also, shoutouts to Masahiro for adding Peter Griffin into Smash.
Pyrocynical. This is Solid Snake. I basically just wanted to check in to tell you that you're the best channel ever. Subscribe to Pyrocynical now. And by the way, I hate the way PewDiePie steals all of your content. Damn. How dare you?
Yeah.